In the last video, we discussed how automation restructures work, not through dramatic collapse, but through compression. Tasks shrink, timelines shrink, teams shrink. And when repetition becomes automated, value shifts upward. Today, we go deeper, because awareness alone is not enough. Understanding that change is happening does not protect you. Positioning does. There is a quiet transformation unfolding inside professional life. It does not look chaotic. It looks efficient. Companies are not replacing entire departments overnight. They are increasing output expectations. They are reducing tolerance for delay. They are rewarding those who multiply results. And this changes how careers evolve. The biggest mistake professionals make right now is assuming stability still comes from position. It does not. It comes from leverage. Let's break this down carefully. When intelligence becomes scalable, the advantage moves away from effort and toward direction. In the past, working hard inside your defined role was often enough. Today, defined roles are shrinking. If your contribution can be written as a checklist, it can eventually be automated. That does not mean you are unnecessary. It means your current layer of value is temporary. So, how do you move upward instead of being compressed? There are 5 strategic shifts to understand. First, conduct a structural audit of your role. Not emotionally, structurally. List your weekly responsibilities. Now, divide them into 2 categories: repetitive and rule-based, or judgment-based and outcome-driven. Be honest. If most of your week lives in the first category, you are in the compression layer, and compression layers shrink first. Second, move toward ambiguity. Automation thrives in structured environments. Clear rules, clear inputs, clear outputs. But messy environments are different. Negotiations, crisis decisions, strategic pivots, client trust, leadership under uncertainty. These areas resist automation longer because they require context. The more exposure you have to messy, ambiguous situations, the more durable your value becomes. Third, increase your tool intelligence. Do not compete against automation. Compete against professionals who ignore it. Inside every company, there will be 2 types of people: those who resist new systems, and those who understand them early. The second group does not work harder. They work with leverage. They produce more with the same hours, and leadership notices. Fourth, move closer to economic impact. Every organization revolves around 3 forces: revenue, cost, risk. If your role clearly influences one of those, your durability increases. If your role exists purely inside process, it becomes easier to compress. Ask yourself, does my work clearly tie to financial outcomes? If not, how can I move one layer closer? Fifth, build range. The era of narrow specialization without flexibility is fading. Not because expertise is useless, but because isolated expertise becomes fragile. Range creates resilience. Understanding adjacent systems, learning cross-functional skills, developing strategic awareness beyond your title. Professional security now comes from mobility, not static identity. Let's make this practical. Imagine 2 professionals inside the same department, both competent, both experienced. The first continues performing exactly as required, completes tasks, meets deadlines, stays inside defined responsibilities. The second studies the systems being introduced, learns automation tools, identifies inefficiencies, proposes adjustments, asks better questions. A year passes. No dramatic event, no mass layoffs. But one becomes increasingly central to decisions. The other becomes easier to replace. Not because of intelligence, because of positioning. This is how compression works. Quietly, gradually, structurally. Now extend that timeline 5 years. Organizations will not expand headcount the way they once did. They will expand capability. Fewer people, higher output, greater expectations. The professionals who thrive will not be those who panic. They will be those who anticipated. The goal is not to outrun technology. The goal is to align with its direction. Automation removes friction. Your role is to operate where friction still exists, where judgment is required, where accountability matters, where trust is earned. The future does not eliminate professionals. It filters them. Not by degree, not by tenure, but by leverage. For years, stability came from credentials. In the coming decade, stability will come from adaptability, range, and economic relevance. This transition is already underway. The only real risk is assuming you have more time than you do. Position early, move upward, increase leverage, expand range. Because when intelligence becomes abundant, clarity becomes scarce, and scarcity defines value. Subscribe. Stay informed. Stay ahead. This is Digital Foresight.